The clear goal of Roller Coaster Tycoon is to extract money from guests as efficiently as possible. Let's say, hypothetically, you can take all your guests' money instantly. They'll keep walking around the park with empty pockets. What should we do, Alex?
Kill him!
If you've been watching Marcel, you'll know your parks have a soft guest cap. These guests might as well be standing at the gate with guns to stop fresh ones from entering. Ideally, guests would vanish the moment they spent their last dime. Marcel showed us a cool trick for paper entry parks. In loopy landscapes, you can't charge for park entry. That's where my guest processing plant comes in. Guests will pay any price for an untested transport ride. If they don't have maps and never see any other rides, every guest will follow a chain of $20 monorails until they're broke. The monorail happens to offer the highest capacity with 140, and I assure you that any similarity between my park and Nazi concentration camps is purely coincidental.
Nobody ever comes out.
I had hopes this could be the solution, but the problem is it requires constant attention. Once a monorail processes 140 guests, you have to pause the game and reset the ride. There's no workable variation. If you allow the monorail to finish, it'll get stats and guests won't pay $20 anymore. If you make the turns too short, it'll trap guests forever. Now that's what I call continuous circuit mode. That's not the only issue. It's going to take even more micromanagement if you want your park to cater to every budget. Some guests will only have $10 left, so you put a $10 coaster. But the other guests will try to spite you and take money to the grave, so you keep it closed until they get on the monorail, and so on. In the end, it can't compete with a more free market capitalist approach. One microcoaster alley can take every guest's money down to zero, and then they stay in the park, and we've come full circle. You might actually take guest money faster than they can spawn and never reach the soft guest cap, in which case this whole project has been a waste of time.
All guests will always go on any free transport ride if they walk up to the entrance of the queue.
Hey, I call bullshit on that.
Now for this video's random inclusion. A lot of people put no entry signs on every ride exit path to make sure no guests go that way. It's a bit much, don't you think?